Hey guys, sorry about that. I hope y'all can get back in. I'll wait to see if everybody pops back in. Woo. Doody 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 doo. I guess yes. Hello. I don't know what I did. If I wanted to just tap the thing off. I don't know what happened, y'all. I went to go take off the comment. I tapped my video screen where I can see myself, and then it just wiped me out. I know I couldn't get back in. Oops. Yes. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I gotta laugh, right? Like I was saying earlier, universe is telling me to laugh. Yes, please, Sonia. Um, Although this is my first, I think, goof. I did a goof on I think somebody's other channel once. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, this is a redo. Oh, okay, we are here. Yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you for sticking in there with me. Okay, so yes, I am, and I just tapped and it wouldn't let me bring back my screen, and it's weird because it still said I was live. So yeah, okay. Back to Tangy. So Tangy, we got all of this card about the igniting something new. You're initiating something new. The wings, like the phoenix, flying up, and it even looks like it's a spaceship. Taking off. So we got that, and because of doing that and being able to do that means you are in alignment with everything that you need to be able to do that. This is the Herkimer Diamond card, and let me pull that back in for you. Beautiful flowers. You got the pomegranate, and this is considered an Earth Star chakra. And the Earth Star is supposed to go way above, past your crown chakra. So, okay, hold on a second. When you're finished, go back to the streamer and enter the studio. Okay, go back to the StreamYard dashboard. I remember seeing that, yes. And enter the studio of the. Oh, okay. Got you, Gerald. Thank you. I think I understand that. Okay, so you have everything that you need. The pomegranate, of course, representing the feminine. Also, guidance, intuition. I've been seeing a lot of pomegranates in the High Priestess cards, in the Major Arcana. And then you have, I'm not quite sure which this flower is, but the white, like the purity, the higher consciousness. And you have this beautiful bowl of crystals. So it says that you are, oh, let me go, and you're in your alignment. I don't know if you can see those other little ones flowing up. So you are taking off, you're in alignment. And with that initiation card, the um, comment that jumped out of the book is, I ignite flames within me to move forward towards my destiny and what I desire. And you are in absolute alignment for that. And you are going to succeed because you have the red jasper card, which is conviction. You have the desire, the passion, the go ahead, and you are going to make all of that happen. So, with all those three elements in place, what it is that you might be developing, something that's new, or even something that is a project that you've been working on. Keep doing it because it's going to take off. It's developing your abilities, your intuition, and it's going to take you places. And then what's interesting on this card, it says the Eteman star, which I have never heard of before. So I think that might be important for Tangi. So I am going to look to see what an Eteman star is. Let's see. And this planet here is Mars. So Mars is the, the forger, the go-ahead. He's the one that's got the power. I got the power. So it's a fiery planet. There's going to be no excuses or anything for you not to follow through with what it is that you are working on or what you are expanding into. I just looking for this Eteman star. Authenticity, trust, mental clarity. Okay, I don't want to hang. Okay, set your sights on the Eteman star, or it's part of the Draco constellation. So you got Draco, dragon, initiation, the fire, the phoenix, like a dragon. So you've got all this fire energy balanced with your higher intuition, your higher knowing, your higher self. So all those abilities, those energies, everything is all aligned throughout you. And you whatever it is, you've got it. It's going forward and it's very exciting. So I can't see what you are going to come up with next. So thank you for being able to pause with me through that little burp, hiccup. Hi, Nancy. Let me see. I saw some people had come in. There's Sheila. Hi, Sheila. Thank you for coming by. I think I did catch you, Nancy. Okay, and Joan was able to make it back. So, all righty. Now, was there another person? Oh, you're welcome. I love it too. Very exciting. So, is there somebody who wants a card, or should I just start shuffling? Well, I'll just start shuffling from one of them. And, okay. Gerald, 1, 2, or 3? One. Oh, that was the one I was picking up. There we go. So let me move these here out of the way. And let's see what we get. Just listening on the clock. Okay. You can look. But thank you for joining me, Sheila. I appreciate it. Very kind of you. And Nancy. Okay. Okay, and Nancy Riker will have a card. The physical. Okay, let me just see. I like to go to these pages in case there is an alternate experience of this stone that I need to know about for your reading. Okay, thank you, Sonia. Thank you for letting me read for you. Okay. Okay, let me just take a quick skirmish about your physical body. Okay. Gerald, you got Zinsight, which connects with your root chakra, which is connecting with your physical body. So, according to um, my author here, it says that there's something going on, and of course, this is just all for entertainment purposes only. Um, but there's something going on with your physical body that it is recommending that you address. You are well aware of that something's going on, and you need to take time out to check on that, to take care of yourself. You see, yep, it says here you're already aware. It's telling you to pay attention to how it's feeling. Even if something doesn't quite seem like it's a big deal, still, if you can, have it checked out. Um, Also, it could be also through energy work. So what it's saying here is that it's a good crystal for removing energy blocks. So perhaps working with a Zinsight crystal or any really red root-based chakra stone. See if we can get that energy flowing again, along with maybe going to the doctors and just having a checkup. I don't know if you've had a monthly, or not monthly, a yearly checkup. I know mine is due, and I'm putting it off, so I should talk. Um, but it's definitely telling you just to make sure that everything is all working properly, everything's as it should be, and to meditate with this crystal if you have it or if you're drawn to it. And because of the root chakra, sometimes we get too grounded, we get too stagnant, and we don't. I'm getting a sense of not getting enough movement, enough fresh air. I mean, it's winter, for crying out loud, at least in my area. And today's absolutely beautiful. So today I'll probably go out and take a walk. Um, it's like 60 degrees here today, so it's just wonderful. So yeah, I would definitely have that checked out. I'm not getting called to pull another card, but if you would like another one to maybe be a clarifier for this, Gerald, let me know, and I'd be happy to pull another one. But yeah, I mean, spring is finally coming, and need to get out there and to start moving, gain our circulation back, our blood flowing, gain that real fresh air, you know, into our lungs, and just doing a lot of releasing, like that old spring cleaning. Um, just let all that gunk out, bring that energy of that crystal, of that red crystal, and just pull that energy up through Mother Earth into your root chakra and through that crystal, and just have it go all the way up and connect with um, that higher crown chakra, and that pull that down, that star energy, and pull that back down, and just kind of loosen stuff up and I've been drinking more water, especially since I got EQ's bottle, and it just makes the water taste really good, and I find that I'm craving water more, so, and less soda, and that's a blessing. So okay, we're good. Awesome. Okay, so that was for Gerald. Now, let me take a card. Look. Okay, I see you, Nancy. Was there anybody that I missed? I don't think so. So, Nancy Riker. Nancy, which pile? 1, 2, or 3? I have 3 decks here. Or I could do 3 cards from each pile. But just let me know. Yeah, my health hasn't been. I'm just, with everything going on with the new apartment and everything, Number 3. Okay. So this is number 3, which is going to be the astral realms. But I can't really do anything until we get into the new apartment and get settled in, and then time to hit the doctor's office. Nope, you were drawn to 3, so we will see what we get. Usually when I see the first card, I'll kind of get a sense if I need to pull additional. So let's see. Ooh, okay. Let me just pull another one. Okay. These pretty much go. So you got 3, Nancy. First one is Labradorite, and they connected on this card to the South Node, which is an astrology term which I'm not very familiar with, so I can't really go too much on the. Okay, Tansy, thank you. But it does have to do with boundaries. So right now, there's some things going on that you need to pay attention to when it comes to boundaries. This is the Labradorite, and let me just pull that a little closer so you can see that. That's really beautiful. I love that stone. And so Labradorite has all these little sun rays coming out. This is like your boundary line. You could have boundaries and still be radiating and welcoming and giving to others, but at the same time, they also create a boundary. And you know that you're conscious of this. You know who or what, or even if it's not one specific person, but what areas in your life where you need to kind of start saying, I need boundaries. Now with the lapis, I mean, it shows the eye. It's the 3rd eye chakra. And let me bring it up a little bit closer to see all the beautiful crystals and the flowers. And of course, the moon. And then you have those rays again. So start setting some boundaries. And I think a lot of it too, you're sensing, and now I could be wrong, but perhaps you are developing abilities more now, or because you're exploring YouTube channels with readings, you may be getting interested in reading yourself or following a different type of divination or healing modality. And maybe people are asking more of your gifts from you than they put more, they take advantage. Let's just put it that way. Here, let me do this. They take advantage. And um, and once you connect with those boundaries, though, Nancy, you have to persevere through them. And this is turquoise. And of course, it's an earth. So you have to be grounded with your boundaries. You have to be insistent upon them. Of course, they can be flexible with the right individuals, but the ones that it seems like you understand what the cards are saying, because our time, our voice, our communication, because turquoise is also a stone that's associated with your throat chakra. And of course, that's communication. And with this, it's like you're constantly communicating, you're sharing your gifts, your psychic abilities, your insights, your healing. And some people may be taking advantage of that. So you need to ground that. You need to voice that with intention, kindly, you know, um, because your body, your abilities is your temple. All of our bodies, let me go this way again, are sacred temples. And so don't let people just walk through and not and take advantage of that. You want them to respect your boundaries, your abilities, your inner temple. You don't want them to just take advantage and just expect. They need to have reverence and respect for what you do and for what you give, and learn not to just take advantage of that on their whim. So with the family, okay. So it seems like that helped, that it made sense. I'm just looking at here. Um, where's the, do I have the book for this one? Yes, I do. Let me just look up something really quick, Nancy, because there are times where they offer. Okay. Well, it also helps with obstacles. So, of course, your boundaries are going to be an obstacle. Um, you have to create the boundaries because of these obstacles that you're experiencing. So you need to be firm on those boundaries. And what I love is she has a affirmation in this, and it says, I have the strength within me to overcome any obstacle that stands in my way. So don't let anything that people may use against you, um, to make you feel guilty about not helping them or not understanding what it is that you're trying to offer or what you're exploring or what you're learning, but just state firmly and lovingly as much as possible that, um, this is unacceptable and I will not accept it. You will respect me and my abilities, my peace, my abilities, and keep those boundaries. Exactly. Okay. Good. Yes. Excellent. Excellente. Okay. So, Joan or Nancy, would you like a card, or should I just start shuffling and seeing what? Here, I'll just start shuffling and whoop. Whoa. Okay. I was going to say maybe that was one or two, but that was a whole bunch. So let me. Oh, okay. Nancy, Nancy. Oh, now this is what I need to learn, because I don't look at the chat. Okay, so Nancy from a Crohn's Intuition. If you are still here and want a card, can you pick 1, 2, or 3, or do you just want me to pick one? Well, thank you, Gerald, for stopping by. Thank you for letting me read for you. And I will see you, Tangi and Ben, later on this evening. Thank you again for stopping in. It's always a pleasure. Okay, so I will just start. Yes, 3. Okay. Ooh, 3 is popular today. Everybody loves the third pile card. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So, I'm getting there's going to be 2 cards, I'm feeling. So I'm going 1, 2, or 3, and I'm going 1, and then a second to balance that one out. Okay, Joan, I'll be happy to do you next. Okay. Let me see here. Let me just see if this does anything. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Give me just a second here. Sorry, hold on a second, guys. Oh, always itchy when I'm online. And I get really warm too. I hear a lot of readers say they get warm when they start reading. I believe it. So, okay. Nancy, your first card is Regeneration. Black Tourmaline, and the planet that is associated with it is Pluto. Okay, there's a message for you in the book. I'll show you the card in just a second. But let me just get the affirmation. Oh boy. Okay. That old boy, like it's a bad thing, but I found it. Okay, so I'll show you the card. And it's Regeneration. Black Tourmaline. And they say that's the planet of Pluto. I thought Pluto was a little bit darker, but that's still beautiful. And I love how the plants are there in the gate, because this is a gateway to regeneration. It's basically like a rebirth, going into the darkness and then coming out. So let me just pull that a little bit closer so that you can see. And I love how the flowers are on the outside, because even with rebirth and going from possibly one void to another, through the darkness to rebirth, it's a beautiful thing. It helps our soul to regrow and bloom, like the lotus. No mud, no bloom. So if there's no darkness, there's no way for the lotus to be able to grow and then bloom above the water. So let me put that one down. And your affirmation for this card, Nancy, is I embrace my darkness. I acknowledge the shadow that is part of myself. I call in regeneration and rebirth to cleanse all that is no longer serving my higher good. Oh, you're welcome, Nancy. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you later. Yeah, I'm going to be done too in a few minutes. So, last reading will be with Joan. And I'm just so pleased and touched and loved, feeling loved that you all came by and hung out with me today. So much appreciated. You make me feel so welcome. So, there we go. All about rebirth, letting go of no longer serves you. Going through, you know, that portal, that gateway, heading towards this beautiful black tourmaline, which also is a root chakra stone. It's more like an earth chakra. So you're going underneath the ground into the darkness, into that richness of the earth, to kind of like plant yourself, reseed yourself, and then as you regenerate and grow and work with that darkness, there's a beautiful bloom and the beautiful rays that come out that you will shine afterwards. And the card that I got next to that is Apophyllite, Curiosity, and the planet is Jupiter, my planet. Let me get that in there because there's so many beautiful different plants and hanging flowers. And Jupiter is, of course, the largest planet in the universe. And Apophyllite is one of the higher vibration stones for your crown chakra. It has to do with healing energy, giving other crystals a boost of energy. It's very regenerative. It gives the other crystals energy, like it's like a catalyst for them. And so with the Apophyllite next to the black tourmaline, that's that extra kick, so to speak, And with this, it's curiosity. So you're going through this regeneration because you're curious as to what else is out there. You know, like with Jupiter being the the biggest planet, you know that there's something more, excuse me, there's something bigger there outside of yourself. You want to expand that. You want to go and see what else um, you can learn about yourself, what you can learn about spirit, um, your spirit guides, what there is more than just on the physical level. And that apophyllite will help you do that. Apophyllite is a popular stone for people who work with Reiki healing. So if it's that healing energy as well, helps with healing energy, and it gives the Reiki an extra boost, it helps with the regeneration. So these two together are absolutely beautiful. And I did pick a third card, and it just goes along basically the same with the other two. And by going through this regeneration, this rebirth, this expansion of what you want to learn moving forward in life, you get the calcite, you get transition, and it's the moon. So there's your intuition again. There is the butterfly, like going into the cocoon, and the chrysalis, and coming out reborn. So that, I wonder if that's a little chrysalis. Look at that. There's the little chrysalis right down there. So you are going like underground with the regeneration into the earth. You're like the caterpillar. You're going in. You're in your chrysalis. You're dreaming, and then you come out blossoming as a butterfly into your new abilities, your connection with your intuition. So beautiful, beautiful cards, beautiful reading. I'm so excited. I hope, does that make sense, Nancy? Okay, yeah, that Roman. Okay, Tangi, go have fun in your spaceship. Say hi to all your extraterrestrial friends for me. See you later, boat. Oh, and hi, Vivian. You have a sphere that looks like that. Awesome. What, the Jupiter? I would just love spheres. Pillars are beautiful, but I just love spheres. Okay. Hi, Scott. Thank you for joining. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Sonia, thank you. Thank you again for letting me read for you, and I will check that email. All this resonates. Okay, you're welcome. Excellent. And now let me make sure I didn't miss anybody to say hello to. Okay, so we have Scott, we have Viviani, and okay, Joan, pile 1, 2, or 3, my dear. Unless you don't have a preference. And I will today's popular deck is brought to you by Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, where you can find at rockpool.com. You can pick a pile, or you can, I'm doing crystals on Wednesday now, Scott. So I have 3 crystal decks that I have, and I have just been laying them out in a certain order, and I can let anybody pick which deck they want me to use, or excuse me, or if I get to pick randomly, I can do that too. Okay, need a card for Joan. Hope everybody is having a beautiful and blessed day. Joan, how interesting. Wow, you got 3 cards that were the same with other readers today. Readees. So, Joan, you also got the regeneration card. So we looks like we've got some personal shadow work going on, and of course not shadow in a bad way. And so with this shadow work and this going within the earth for reseeding and rebirthing and for also healing, we also have the alignment card. And so by doing that, it will help you be able to realign yourself. And I just interesting here. Okay. Black tourmaline is root chakra, was basically earth chakra. Your under your feet. Okay, because the black connecting to the ground. Next card is the earth star chakra, which is above your crown chakra. So your first card is connecting you from the ground all the way up to your crown chakra, your star chakra. So you have that immediate connection, that alignment right there. So it's showing that you are in the process of realigning yourself. And in the process of doing that, you are discovering that boundaries need to be created. So as you're going in and doing that inner work to help realign your energy, to be able to be successful at that, some boundaries are going to need to be put out. Beautiful. See, they can be beautiful, they can be radiant, they can be glorious, but they also are important and a little spiky to be able to keep people with negative energy, negative intentions, or even if they don't mean to be negative and they think that they're being helpful, it's not really helpful. And like, the other reading, I believe it was for Nancy, you don't need people walking all over you or disrupting your spiritual path. Awesome. So yeah, this read just read itself. I'll work on boundaries and protecting my aura. Yes, and boundaries too. A lot of practitioners who do spiritual work, especially if you are in, your in your your religion is Wicca, or if you practice basic witchcraft or spell work, there is psychic defense that you do need to protect yourself from people who, may want to intentionally or unintentionally send you some nasty juju. And it's just that those of us who do this kind of work, our light gets a bit brighter, and that can attract people, negative energies, entities. And we just need to make sure that however we perceive our divine, who our higher power is, and our guides, to help us to create not only physical boundaries but our spiritual ones as well. Yeah, well, I know I've lost family members that I love because of the negativity, not seeing eye to eye, um, especially with politics and other things. So I get that. I really do. But according to these cards, Joan, you're putting your foot down. You know, I'm aligning myself. This is what I'm going to do. And just make sure that you include those healthy boundaries on all levels. And just call in your higher power, your spirit guides, or even if you don't believe in a higher power, at least allow the energy of let your positive energy of yourself of what you want to do and what you want to learn, and that love that comes from your heart, and just surround yourself with that. Yeah, it's hard to send love to evil people. Um, Not just evil, I'm not saying your family or your people are evil, but to anybody in the world, that are harming others. And it's not easy, but um yeah, but just make sure that you hold your ground, you know, like Gandalf, thou shalt not pass. You put that around you. So I'm glad that helped and that resonated and made sense for you. Wonderful. Okay, so okay, I see you, Scott, but let me just see if Viviani wanted a card. Okay, she hasn't said anything, so that I can see. So I will go ahead and pull you a card. I'm doing random, Scott. I have 3 piles here, and I can pick whatever deck and shuffle and pull a card, or you can choose a specific deck and that I will shuffle and pull a card from. Bye, Nancy. Thank you for stopping by. Love you bunches. Have a good day. Have a beautiful day. So while Scott decides, I'm just going to go ahead and pull out a quick card. And this one I got is Tiger's Eye. And it's beautiful because there is a tiger underneath the surface of the crystal. So Tiger's Eye, animals, solar plexus energy. So your solar plexus is your place of power, is where we, hold true what we believe in, and the place for me where boundaries, are created, our beliefs are created, and how we hold on to them and how we express them. It's basically like our generator of our energy and what we do with it. And I love the animal here. Let me move this. You can see the tiger in here. Beautiful. And also has to do with animals. So this could be connecting with your animal totems, your fur babies that you have, and also animals with the solar plexus because of that tiger. It's that roar. That's your place. It's like the strength card in the major arcana, like the sun card. Also, that's where you hold your power and your beliefs, and you don't give out your energy randomly to other people. And that's where boundaries are so important, so that we don't leak that energy out into the universe, and or to people who might be like those psychic vampires that just you know just see you, that just seem to drain you when you're around them. And sometimes they don't mean to do it, and sometimes they do. So it's just making sure to focus on that, your solar plexus, your place of power, your intent, and hold true, you know, to what you believe in. Okay. Okay, Scott, I'm going to use these cards because I absolutely love these cards. Let's see what I get. Wouldn't it be interesting if this the crystal you? I mean, I can look into and share with you the crystal that you're interested in. But let me see what crystal card comes up for you. Turquoise. Balance. Your throat and heart chakra. So typically with the turquoise, I consider that a throat chakra card. For me, I when I was learning chakras and stones, I didn't, I hadn't been taught that it was part of the heart chakra. For me, it was part of more like the higher heart that's close to your throat chakra, where you speak your, like your spiritual center. Your, there was like your higher heart, um, chakra, because there's more than seven. And this deck here, this deck is Eternal Crystals Oracle Cards by Jade Sky. And it is published by Blue Angel. So for the turquoise, it's talking about balance. So you need to bring some sort of balance into your life. And I'll pull another card. Learning how to speak what's in your heart with clarity, with love, with unwavering communication. It strengthens and gives. I'm trying to see where this is. I'm being shown, because everything that we feel in our hearts, sometimes it's not always good, because we feel all sorts of emotions. And so whatever that emotion is, the turquoise helps you to express that through your voice, through your throat chakra, with balance. So learning how to balance what you feel and how you say it, if that resonates. I'm going to pick another card. And this is something that's connected with past life. This is Oakenite. And it connects with all your chakras. It's a higher, I want to say it's a higher vibration stone, but it's more of a lower, softer one that goes through, and it helps connect us with our past life patterns. So it seems that you working through balancing how you speak, how you present yourself, and what you feel is carrying on through a past life. So you're working on past life issues with learning how to balance what you say. And sometimes, with past lives, if we had something spiritual to say that scared people, or not even spiritual, but was against whatever that norm was, we could have been, easily put to death, punished. So trying to possibly you're trying to find that balance in this life. And let's see. And I'm going to pick another one. And a lot of it had to do with protection. So you're at the root, obsidian. So you always had to be very protective of what you say, of what you had to say in that past life. And now in this life, working through, you have to also watch what you say so that you don't hurt others. So it's kind of flipped now. So we're bringing these past lessons from the past lives into this one. That makes perfect sense. Yes. So we need to learn how to address how we perceive, how we communicate, how we do proper active listening to what others are saying, and to be able to get what we need to say out in a non-threatening, non-judgmental, derogatory way. And sometimes that's not always easy, and sometimes it just doesn't work. But I have taken groups through Horizons Health Services where they do teach you through DBT on, it's called effective communication. So they give you examples and lessons and different ways of how responses can be done that are ideal and healthy, so that both parties involved both get their needs met or get their needs expressed, but in a non-verbally abusive way. And from there, then the boundaries can be created in the same way as that. So I'm glad that that makes sense and that it helps. And if you're interested in anything like that with groups, just check out your local health centers and look to see who's doing any DBT groups. A lot of times I know mine are covered by my health insurance. And the groups meet generally once a week and they teach you these skills. And some are done on Zoom, some are done in person. So I would look into that, just as a suggestion. And of course, as always, entertainment purposes only. Okay, and then I have Viviani. And I think, Viviani, you will be my last read, because I'm going to need to get something to drink soon. And then pop over and say hi to KD. So, Viviani, would you like to pick a deck, or would you like me to choose one? Please let me know. So in the meantime, I will just randomly pick up a deck and shuffle. Let's see what card comes out randomly. Ruby, self-actualization. Recognize yourself, your gifts, your potential, healthy power. My choice? Okay. Do you like these cards, Viviani? Do these feel good to you? Because I would love to shuffle these for you. I mean, this was the deck that jumped in my mind for you when you said that you wanted to excuse me, have a reading. I've got to start remembering to bring in something to drink with me. Okay. So, card for Viviani. Ooh, Labradorite Serendipity. So there's the first one. And I'll get that up close so you get a chance to see all the beautiful facets of the cards. Just wish this could be a little clearer, but the beauty and the head design, the makeup, everything. So Labradorite Serendipity. Of course, Labradorite is a great stone for developing into psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, dream work. Serendipity, of course, is things that, fall into place, kind of like divine will, just beautiful. Is like the universe is laid out. Yes. In the other deck, it is boundaries. It's interesting. This one here, it's serendipity. It's allowing the natural flow of the universe. Things are kind of being just kind of laid right out in front of you that you need to do what it is that well, let me see, Viviani, because I feel like I need to pull at least another one to go with this. Okay. Aquamarine, which I pulled earlier. This is the month, the stone for the month of March. And let me just kind of pull that in. All the beautiful artwork in that one. And in this deck, the main theme is clarity and compromise. So with Aquamarine, it's another throat chakra stone. It is also a stone that can be used for healing, for connecting with your higher self. And I like how she put, it's interesting, she put compromise on there, because with the Labradorite Serendipity is that things are happening to you in a natural flow. Things that seem kind of almost kind of like too good to be true, how things are just falling into place. This card here is letting you know that that you keep that clarity, that you know that this has been meant to be, and not to compromise that natural flow, like to not second guess it. Whatever might be going on or will be going on, when I say going on, whatever could be happening in your life right now, that just seems to be like the universe going here, putting things in, falling things into your lap. Because for me, I'm one of those people that do that. Something, oh my God, this is too good to be true. When's the shoe going to drop? This one here is advising that and not putting that negative energy out there or that doubt to compromise the information that's coming into you loud and clear, that clarity. And let me just see one more. Emotional. No, these two right here. So let me show you the first. Let's see, dude. Okay, there we go. So, oops. Serendipity and clarity, and not to compromise those special, beautiful gifts that are coming your way or that you already do have that you are afraid to acknowledge. Does that help, Viviani? Okay. Alrighty. Yes, they are. My sweetheart got those for me. And my sweetness just had a birthday on Sunday, so I love all these cards. There's so many. It's kind of like, oh, how do you choose which ones to use next? So, okay, my dear, I am going to end this live, and I am going to go ahead and join you all probably over at KD. She does Wednesday midweek readings. So if you would like to maybe have some more cards pulled, she is an incredible reader, so extremely insightful and spiritual, that I've just always had wonderful readings with her. So thank you for coming by. Hopefully I will see you all next week. KD Moonchild. Oh, hi, Joan. You're still here. KD Moonchild's World. She's on YouTube. She does midweek readings. Sometimes she'll just chat. There are times when she feels like she needs to pull a card. She's kind of like one. She likes to let the her lives develop organically. see, how, there are some things that people might want to talk about instead, and that you might pull a card here or there. She just likes to how things flow. That's her favorite. One of her favorite words is going with the flow. So her readings and her lives go in a flow in a very organic manner. There we go. You're welcome. And I will all see you elsewhere today, I'm sure. So have a blessed day, and I'll talk to y'all later. Love ya. Mwah.